Ding dong. Hello YouTube. Welcome back to M0CSN, aka Mr. Ham Radio Deals. That's me. And his place on the interweb, which is YouTube, and that is there. Where you are, looking. Trust you well. It's been a while. Been a busy couple of weeks. Not had much time to do much of anything, to be honest. Just popped in the shack this afternoon for a little bit of a play. Was busy last weekend, Blackpool Rally. Seen a few of you up there. Wasn't as bad as last year. Little bit more around and about, little bit more to see. Still only one main dealer, Lee at Lamb, of course. None of the others bothered to make an appearance. And a lot of tat stalls, pretty much. Still couldn't get a lot of what you wanted. But it was a trip out. Get up with the lads, have a meet and greet, have a chat. Catch up with a couple of guys off HRD. And a couple who've been watching this nonsense, which was nice. So nothing much to report on it really. Bring and buy was a bit extraordinary. Some of the prices on the bring and buy, I just couldn't believe it. I mean, obviously, as you know, I'm partial to a bit of CB radio. Not using it, collecting it. I like having it, you know. There's now on it, so it's a waste of time. And how that is, let's use 555 and all that don't cut out with me. Why use 555 when you've got 20 metres, 40 metres, 10 metres, etc. So, pretty pointless. But I have to say, some of the prices on the ring and buy, Cobra 148, 350 quid. Obviously the brain surgery didn't work on that one, and he's still got ideas in his head that need to be sorted out and took out. 350 quid. Come on, give your head a wobble. It's an old donkey CB, mate. Its best days are behind it, and well, it's not going to do any good now, is it? Nice to look at. But 350 quid? Nah, 706 Mark II G territory, that, innit? Far better as well. So, well, they live in hope, don't they? They can try to look and they can ask it and one thing and another, but whether they get it or not's another matter. But yeah, other than that, nah, I've seen a few, met up with a few, seen Carl at DV Mega, that was nice. Doing some nice hotspots, that kid. The new Genesis range, nice piece of kit. If you're into D-Star and Fusion. A bit tasty, 230 quid or something I think they were, but they're smart. For those that can't build them, they're the things to have, aren't they? So there you go. So yeah, it was nice, apart from the 3.5 quid for a cup of coffee. You know, you could buy a pint of lager cheaper than you could buy a cup of coffee at the Blackpool Rally. Who'd have thought that? And the coffee was like piss, I have to say. 3.5 quid for a cup of hot water with a sprinkling of coffee granules in it. Not even my mum's coffee, to be honest. Like, just like I say, warm piss. So I had one of them anyway. I didn't bother. I had a better brew in McDonald's. But anyway, by the by, that was the Blackpool Rally. No worse than I expected, no better than I expected. So, but we did. We went. Showed us first. Paid us £5 begrudgingly. But hey, you got to give it to them that put in the effort to do it, I suppose. If they don't do it, they'll die. If you don't go, they'll die even quicker. So there you go. That's that. Sold out with Amazon, you know, which brings me to this little beauty. I don't know about you lot, but I get a dusty shack. The gear gets dust all over it. You can't do nothing about it. I mean, my wife's a clean freak, but you still get dust everywhere. And I've been using a paintbrush for years. I thought, yeah, they do the job, don't they? And then a spray can of that compressed air nonsense, which is alright. But I clocked them on Amazon, little detailing brush. I think they're only about 3 quid or something like that. What a cracking little piece of kit that is. If you like dusting your radios, these are the things. It's so soft, won't do any damage or anything. They're really, really soft, so nice and easy. But getting all the nooks and crannies behind the switches, on the dials and everything, that is the thing you need for dusting your radios, boys. Get on Amazon, search for a detailing brush, get one of them bought. You'll not regret it, I'm telling you. Paintbrush out the window. This is far better. I don't always say paintbrush and this the same thing, but they're not. This is a far softer brush. Does the job a lot better, so there you go. Just little heads up there. I found it, like it, and it's good. So I'll tell you about it. You never know, you might not have seen it. You're not car detailers, are you? If you're out like me, you wash your car once a year. Well, I don't have a car, I have a van. I don't like washing it, so I never come across these, but that I did. Get one bought, £3. Can't go wrong. Love it. So there you go. So we thought we'd come in the shack and have a little play, see what's going on. And as you can see, they fired up. The 890's on. I've been fiddling about, to be honest, between the 890 and, as you can see there, we'll go back a bit eventually, 710. I've just been messing around with the receive, see what the difference is, to be honest, between the big boy 890 and pockets of change and the little 710. And you know what? There's not a massive amount of difference. I mean, that's on a vertical at the minute on 20. And some decent signals about. It's a 10 metre vertical I might add. And we're on the beam on the 890. So, you see, not a lot in it. I fiddled with the 890, the 710 now. Got it all set up and messing. And he even got, I'll just lift that up a bit, I got one of them. A little cute ELO screen. I got that off Mark 2E0VKW. He does computers and stuff, and he got about 40 of them. All touchscreen HDMI nonsense. Really good. Won't do neither, so we grabbed one of them and threw it on it, and well, you gotta have a little bit of something, haven't you? Gotta have a bit of a gadget. But yeah, that little 710, I've had it a couple of weeks now, and I'm well impressed with it, to be honest. I'm using it more than the 890, to be dead fair. It just works, just love it. Really nice RX on it as well. So that's on a 10 metre Antron 99 on 20 metres, obviously, so it's way out of its comfort zone, but it just works. So yeah, I was going to flirt the 710 and get the FTDX10, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to keep it. Quite like it, so no point in getting shut of it, is there? It's doing a job, it's working a treat. Buy it. Get one in the shack. I didn't think I'd say that, to be honest. All the hype and everything, but no, it's a belting little radio. I've not had a bad report on it. 100 watts, it's doing the job. It's not connected to the Expert, that's on the 890, but it just works. It does its thing. It's great, and I can't fault it. Now I've had a fiddle with it, got used to it. Don't really found anything I don't like about it neither. It just works. And it is a serious competitor to the 7300 for me. As you can see, there's a 7300 just there. There's no antenna in it, because it doesn't need to be. It's there, it's live. But there's no antenna in it. We prefer the 710 at the minute, to be honest. It just seems to be a little bit more appealing. I mean, there's no wrong with that for an RX, is there? No, at all. I mean, there he is on there. And he's on the beam on there. And he's on a vertical on there, so do you need to spend 3,000 plus on an 890? Or will a 710 do it? Well, no, a 710 will do it. What a 710 won't do though is this. I've been messing about. I've been getting back up to speed on my CW, and this 890's been I don't know, it's been a right old do. There's a lot of things on this I didn't know it did. For starters, let's just have a little twiddle there a little bit. If I can zoom in just a bit better. There you go. Plug the key into the 890, and obviously send on a CW, and it'll actually read it out on the 890 for you. It'll read it, and then if you press the start button, it'll send it for you as well. So you could do your own macros with your own key, CQ call, whatever it is you want to send, and off you go and whack it away. But the other thing as well with the 890 is the CW decode function is excellent if there's anything about. Let's have a see. Let's clear that. See if we can get something. There we go. Look at that. Cracking decoder, really is. It works. Get it tuned on and bang, it's decoding CW for you, no bother. So if you're crap at CW, get one of these and you're not crap anymore, because it'll do it. Works very well. Bit crappy on the signals, but there you go. And it gets at speed as well. It's no problem receiving at high speed. You know, most people can send faster than they can receive, so although it's not recommended, because you fire it out and then you get him coming back at you like that, 650 words a minute, you're screwed, aren't you? So, but yeah, belting little feature that on the 890, and I believe the FTDX10 by Yaesu does it. The 101D I definitely know does it, and the FTDX3000, that definitely does it as well. So I'll get a bit of CW receive, decode, and it's amazing what goes on CW, you know. You sat there on voice and there's a fair bit, but there's a lot more to be had on CW, so I can't recommend that highly enough, to be honest. But there you go, a little bit of a whipping around in a shack. If you like CW, but you're not too clever with it, then the way forward for you is to definitely go for one of the radios with the CW encoders in them that decode it for you. It helps you to pick it up really quick. I'm fortunate I can do Morse. I'm just getting back up to speed. I'm at about 20-25 words a minute again after a bit of a sabbatical. But it's true what they say about Morse. Once you've learnt it, you never forget it. You just got to get your speed back up. But practice makes perfect, and you soon come into it. For those of you that would like it and like to try it, get into it, but think it's a bit difficult, let a radio do some of the work for you, and you'd be surprised how quick you can pick it up. It's really beneficial, makes the difference. So just as a thought of interest, I mean, the 710 doesn't decode it, so you're screwed on that one. A 710 for everything else, well, that's a cracking radio. It does what it does, so you know, get it, it's right. But if you want a bit of CW decode, get its big brother, the FTDX10. That will do it, and you can have a bit more fun with a CW on that. And then of course, if you really want to empty your bank account, get up and get the 101D or the 890 or the 990. In fact, no, don't get the 990, they're a heap of crap. That's the biggest overpriced donkey I ever bought. You know, when you get something and you think, thought it'd be better, I really did, but it wasn't. It was absolute pants. I didn't like it. I couldn't wait to get rid of it. The 890, different animal. I don't know what it is. I just like that radio. It's a nice little toy. So, but yeah, there it is. That's my thoughts on CW for a bit of a wild one. And of course the FTDX10 with the nice little screen on it as well. Get the screen, improves it no end, makes it a little bit more appealing on the eye and in the shack, because we all like these LED lights and scopes and stuff now, don't we? The more the merrier, it seems. But hey, bit of what you fancy always does you good, doesn't it? Not a lot of money if you can find them. I think I give about 30 quid for that one, so they are about. Get one of them on the little FT10. Makes it a bonny radio. There you go, that's it. Tell you what, there's been some comments bobbing around as well, so thanks to all you lot that's commented from weeks ago, really, on videos that just keep popping up. Like I said, I haven't had time this last week or so to do anything, so we thought we'd better get something done. You'd be forgetting about me. We can't be having that, can we? Disappearing. My mate was saying the other day, he said, I need to set another YouTube channel because we were having a rant last night. I went shopping with a wife. £7 for a tin of coffee. I nearly fell over. Couldn't believe it. £7. I mean, I like Kenwood, you know what I mean? I can't drink my mum's coffee. I'm a plasterer. You want decent coffee, don't you? But it was £4 last week. £7 this week. Something a right old rant about it on the radio last night. And my mate Chris, UNJ, he's like, you need to set another YouTube channel up, you. Sideway the radios a bit and get on with a bit of a rant about everything else. Because there's just so much, isn't there? Coffee. Train drivers, that's another one that's clocked me out yesterday. They're going on strike on FA Cup day of all days and all. I mean, not that it bothers us because I'm a Geordie. Well, there you go, as the camera says there. Man United knocked us out, didn't they, the tossers? They're going to get beat anyway by City, so there's some solace in that. I'll take great pleasure in watching City beat them. But the train drivers are going on strike on FA Cup day. It's going to screw all the Manx up, innit, going to the FA Cup final. They know what they're doing, them train drivers, don't they? But you know what? 60 grand a year plus overtime them train drivers are getting. For what? Sitting on a wrecker doing now. I mean, let's face it. They want no graft if they paid it, did they? You know what I mean? The 60 grand, they should be pushing the bloody train. Never mind being sat in it playing Thomas the Tank Engine, staring it away. But anyway, bye-bye. That's another matter. It's not radio. But I was saying to Chris last night, he'd send me around a bleeding twist. Honestly, I'm having a proper old do with it. Coffee and train drivers. So, I might be setting another YouTube channel up as well to run side by side with this. Just to share my thoughts on what I think should be and shouldn't be. Few will disagree with them, I'm sure. But you know what? I don't care. I don't like paying £7 for coffee. I don't see why train drivers should get 60 grand a year neither. Hard graft. And then poor old nurses on 30 grand a year. Oh, there's a piss take for you. Where's the unions there sorting that out? Anyway, I'm out. I'm doing it. Saturday night. There's no jungle. That's back on, innit? My mate Anton Deck. And Sean Ryder got booted out last night, because Gillian McKeith can't handle a bit of snake. She filled the knickers with everything else, so didn't she? Get on that. But anyway, there's none of it tonight, so I'm going to have to watch Britain's Got Talent. See if any of you lots on there. So in the meantime, I'll leave it with you for now, and I'll progress on the other channel, I think, as well. But other than that, thanks for the likes, thanks for the comments, thanks for the subscribers as well, because there's been a few of you, and you know the drill. If you're liking it, like it, and if you want to subscribe, by all means subscribe. The comments, you know how it goes. Put them in the comment box, and I'll reply, good or bad, I don't care. I love every one of them. I think you're all great. And it's always appreciated. And well, I'll see you on the next one. Oh, by the way, it's summer attire now. It's been a warm at the Diana. I've been grafting. I'm sweating my bits off. So we've gone into the summer vest area now because it is quite warm. I'm not going on like, you know, Chippendales or anything. Fattendales as it may well be. I'll get it in before you lot do. I'll leave you with it, boys and girls. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you some more soon. This is M0CSN, now leaving the building, and have a wonderful Saturday night. Thanks for watching. Cheers for now.